Good evening. Find a comfortable position. Let your shoulders relax. Allow your breathing to become slow and gentle. There is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to finish, and nothing you need to think about right now. Tonight, I want to tell you a quiet story. It is a simple story about a peaceful village on a rainy night. As you listen, you can let every word drift by like raindrops on a window. If you fall asleep before the story ends, that is perfectly fine. Simply close your eyes and enjoy the calm. Far away from the noise of busy cities, hidden between green hills and wide fields, there was a small village. It was the kind of place where everyone knew each other's name. The roads were narrow and lined with old trees. Tiny houses stood quietly beside colorful gardens. Wooden fences surrounded peaceful homes, and soft yellow lights glowed warmly from every window. On this particular evening, dark clouds slowly covered the sky. The air felt cool and fresh. A gentle breeze moved through the trees, making the leaves whisper softly. Soon, the first tiny raindrop landed on the roof of a small cottage. Then another, and another. Within a few minutes, the gentle rain covered the entire village. The sound of the rain was soft and steady. It was never too loud. It simply filled the quiet evening with a peaceful rhythm. Tap, tap, tap. The rain landed on rooftops, windows, flowers, and old stone paths. Small puddles began to appear beside the road. The village seemed even calmer than before. Most of the villagers had already gone inside their homes. Warm fireplaces filled the rooms with a gentle orange glow. Some families sat together drinking hot tea. Others quietly read books beside the fire. Somewhere, an old grandfather smiled while telling a bedtime story to his grandchildren. Outside, everything moved more slowly. The old oak tree at the center of the village gently swayed with the wind. Tiny birds rested safely beneath thick branches. A sleepy cat curled itself into a warm ball on a wooden porch, listening to the rain without opening its eyes. The village bakery had already closed for the night. Earlier that day, the smell of fresh bread had filled the streets. Now only the soft scent of warm wood remained in the cool evening air. Across the village stood a small bridge crossing a narrow stream. Rain gently touched the surface of the water, creating tiny circles that slowly disappeared. The stream continued its peaceful journey without hurry. Near the bridge grew a field of wildflowers. Their colorful petals were now covered with sparkling raindrops. Each drop reflected the warm lights from nearby houses, like tiny little stars. If someone had been walking through the village at that moment, they would have heard only a few sounds. The gentle rain, the quiet stream, the soft wind, and every now and then, the distant hoot of an owl hidden somewhere among the trees. Nothing else. No traffic, no loud voices, only peace. The village clock slowly struck 8. Its calm sound echoed gently through the rainy evening, before fading into silence once again. A small lantern beside the road flickered softly in the breeze. Its warm light reflected in the puddles, creating golden shapes that danced gently whenever another raindrop touched the water. Far beyond the fields, gentle hills disappeared into the mist. The rain wrapped everything in a soft blanket of gray, making the world feel smaller. The smell of fresh rain, mixed with the scent of wet grass, filled the cool night air. It was one of those simple moments that asked for nothing except stillness. Somewhere inside one little cottage, an elderly woman carefully placed her teacup beside the window. She smiled as she watched the rain fall. She had seen many rainy evenings throughout her life, yet every single one still felt special. She did not rush, she simply listened. Outside, the rain continued its peaceful song. Tap, tap, tap. Every raindrop seemed to arrive exactly where it belonged. The flowers drank quietly. The trees stood patiently. The earth welcomed every drop. Nothing resisted the rain. Everything accepted it peacefully. Time seemed to slow down. Minutes passed without anyone noticing. The entire village rested beneath the gentle clouds. A small wooden windmill near the fields turned slowly in the cool breeze. It made a soft creaking sound every few moments. Nearby, tiny frogs rested beside the edge of a pond. Occasionally, one made a gentle sound before becoming silent again. The rain never hurried. It simply continued, steady, gentle, calm. Some windows slowly became dark as families turned off their lights and climbed into bed. Warm blankets covered sleepy children. Parents whispered goodnight before closing the doors quietly. The streets became empty. Only the rain remained awake. A little dog slept peacefully beneath the roof of a porch. Every now and then, one ear moved slightly as another gentle raindrop landed nearby, but it never woke completely. The peaceful sounds were too comforting. Clouds drifted slowly across the night sky, hiding the moon behind soft layers of mist. Even though the stars could not be seen, everyone knew they were still there, patiently waiting above the clouds. The village continued breathing slowly, just like you. Take another slow breath. Feel your body becoming he.